What is good? We are back for another episode of the Not So Big Ben Show. I am your host, Not So Big Ben. Still trying to get a sponsorship from Coors Banquet. Cheers to that, but like, comment, and subscribe. We got so much amazing content to talk about today. I'm so excited to talk about with you guys, and I'm here with my co-host.
Yo, what is good? It is your boy Pro at Proden on Instagram, man. You know, we back with another one, man. You know what I'm saying? I want to give a huge shout out to Morissette Media, man. The guys at the studio, man, they're so good at what they do, man. And, you know, they give us the opportunity to talk to you guys and to record this stuff. So we want to shout out them, man. Big part and big reason of why we do the stuff that we do today. So huge shout out.
Yes, thank you for reminding me of that. This episode is sponsored to you by Morissette Media, the best podcast in the Richmond, Virginia area. If you want a good deal, come to this guy, and man, he'll help you with your shows, you know, get you your best edits, great camera angles, all that good stuff.
Let's give a shout out to Poe, man.
Appreciate you, boys.
Gotta give a shout out.
Appreciate you.
For sure.
All right, what are we talking about today?
What are we talking about? Well, first of all, I got to give another shout out because you make me look good, even though I look terrible. But first of all, I got to give a quick shout out to the University of Denver hockey team, the national champions of the world. Congrats, boys. Yeah. You know, Michigan tried to get another one after winning the basketball championship, but the University of Denver said, get out of here, bums. So shout out to you guys. And real quick, because we are 2 minutes in, and I'm thinking of the Second Amendment right now. This cosplay Harry Dresden guy who was at the ring cam or whatever, banging on the door, demanding where your daughter is. And I'm thinking in my head, like, is it fucked up if the first thing I'm thinking of is, yes, I can legally kill somebody? Because that is what I would have done.
I mean, honestly, at that point, he's kicking in your door, breaking into your house. I mean, if you feel if you feel threatened in that way, and I mean, if the laws are, you know, whatever state you're in, me personally, I'm looking at that shit and I'm choosing which gun. I'm like, do I want to use this?
Right.
Do I want to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because he talking about where my daughter is at.
Yeah,
He getting smoked, bro.
Get the fuck
Kicking
out of
my
my
door
face.
and then gets in the house.
Smoked.
And then gets in the crib.
How is he speaking to him?
Boom, boom, boom. I'm lighting his ass up on everything.
Now, I'm trying to make him look like the ugliest dead body on the planet. Like, and then maybe try to feed him to like a serial killer or something. Like, you talk about trying to get to my daughter. No, you are, maybe feed you to crocodiles, piranhas. I'm going to kill you in the
I'm just like,
fucking way possible.
Yo, me personally, like, and I mean, like, he's just like on some nut shit, like some weird, like, he's just like looking at the camera and like, it's like you could tell he's off, obviously. Like, there's something like off with him. But I mean, at the same time, I don't care if you're off. I don't care what you got going on. If you're a threat, my nigga, you're a threat. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it was weird. I don't know how he didn't shoot the guy. I don't know if he did shoot the guy or what happened from it. But I know he got in the house and then he attacked him with like a weapon. Like, what? Boy, I'm getting a knife and you know what I'm saying? I'm stopping you at all costs, because at the end of the day, you trying to get to something that I value the most, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That is literally life, you know what I'm saying? So, like, you know, to me, it'd be justified.
I would have used everything. Knife, freaking kitchen sink. I mean, shit, just my bare hands, honest to God, too. And unless he was armed, but that's beside the point.
But you don't know, you know?
That's true.
Yeah, I don't know how you argue it's not justified.
Yeah, you don't even
You break into someone's house, you can legally kill them, so.
Yeah.
I mean, at least, I don't know the law. I'm an idiot. But speaking of breaking the law, Rueben Bain, weird segue, but whatever.
I liked it. I thought you did.
I don't know how we're just finding out about his, you know, reckless driving that killed someone, supposedly, but I mean, and I don't know why these professional athletes or collegiate athletes who are kind of turning into professional athletes just get these cars and decide, like, oh, I'm going to speed like a motherfucker. Like, you're putting your life and others in danger, and you got somebody killed, supposedly. I mean, may or may not have been you, you know. Got to be careful the whole Kyron Lacey thing. Although I think Kyron was actually proven guilty recently, but not to drag your name in the mud. And you know, it's just I feel like they kind of do this stuff. They're like, hey, let's report it like right before the draft, you know, because we haven't had any spicy stories as of recently.
Yeah, I just, you know, to me, I don't look at it as an organization as anything. I mean, if you look at him as a person, what he's done on the field, his mentality, I mean, you know what I'm saying? To me, he's a guy that you want to have on the field and talent that you cannot go past for sure. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Him on any offensive or defensive line, sorry, would be, you know what I'm saying, would add so much to anybody's, you know, defense. Especially guys, you know, in that early draft are looking for those type of guys. Like, you know what I'm saying, maybe a Cincy or, you know what I'm saying, whoever gets him, you know what I'm saying. I don't know how early he's gonna go, but you know, I kind of sucks, you know what I'm saying, because to me it's like, you know, you're trying to demean him now at this point. It's not really like, you know, it didn't need to be brung up, right? Because, I mean, obviously it hasn't affected him in any way. He's still going to the draft. I mean, he's still going to get drafted by a team, you know what I'm saying? That's not going to affect him. So I think it just got brought up to, you know, kind of just bring a bad light for him, and I think that sucks.
And I think NFL general managers kind of just came out recently. Like, I think it was Brad Holmes, whoever the Lions general manager is. He's like, yeah, we knew about this. I mean, clearly Miami had to too, because he played the following season with Cam Ward when Cam Ward was at Miami that 1 year, and then
I mean, but yeah, I mean, recruiting. You don't think these guys know their track record, like from the moment they get out of high school? Like
They literally hire, like, before the draft, they hire, like, private investigators to, like, go in, like, NFL teams.
I'm gonna say
front offices,
they
like,
know,
bro.
they
You can't hide
know.
it.
You can't hide. You can't hide that stuff. You know what I'm
Too
saying?
much money's on the line.
Yeah, they wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it's the NFL, they're gonna make sure you are. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing that could tarnish their organization.
right.
Before, you know, because it's always them before you. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day. No matter how talented you are. You know what I'm saying? If you're putting a bad light on the organization, you know what I'm saying? They'll kick you out in a heartbeat. So
For sure.
yeah.
And who knows if that's going to happen with Mike Vrabel or not. Because Mike Vrabel yesterday skipped his pre-draft press conference. Go figure.
How are you going to look at your players and be like, you guys don't do anything stupid in the offseason to get, you know, bad press, and then you're going to drop that, man?
Yeah.
Not great.
Now, it's like one thing, like, you just go there, answer the... These players get killed for not showing up to the media after, like, and they won't say anything to him, or, like, I don't think the media will call out Vrabel, and they sure as hell haven't called out Rossini. I mean, they love to report on, like, players' little things, but when it's an insider, these insiders are hush money, man. I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know, but that is whatever. And then the other day it was announced Travis Hunter will be a full-time cornerback and a part-time receiver. So it looks like his two-way days in the NFL are done, and I personally think it's the right call.
Smart.
He just can't play both ways.
He got
against
injured.
grown men.
You know what I'm saying?
He's not big.
He's not big. He got injured. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that you want to avoid with a guy that has talent, because injuries do progressively fatigue you. You know what I'm saying? If
Right.
that makes sense. They over time, even if you had like a slight injury, over time that's gonna affect you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And as you get older, that part of your body is not gonna feel the same, or you know, as it used to be. So it's like we want to save this guy because he has so much talent. He has so much talent both ways. But at the end of the day, what do they need the most? And I think cornerback is you know what I'm saying?
I agree.
You know, what they need the most right now. And maybe, you know, trying to make him like another one of those type of Jalen Ramsey type guys where, you know, he just, you know, dominates in man coverage, and you know, he can cover for sure and make those plays. And I think now that he's fully focused on the defensive side, we'll get to fully see, you know what I'm saying, Travis Travis Hunter's talent. Just because he might, he feel like he might do more, you know what I'm saying, and just give more energy to that side of, you know what I'm saying.
He didn't pop at all last year.
Yeah.
Not on the offense, not on the defense. Like, he did not look like as high a pick as he went in all the draft compensation. So I think you give him one priority, make him a defensive player. Again, maybe throw him like a couple end rounds a game or whatever. But
then we'll truly know, you know what I'm saying, at that point.
Close to the B word.
I don't know about that. I mean,
Watch
close.
Close. If he puts up another year, it'll be brought up. How about that?
That's fair. I mean, he did have a pretty big game on Monday night against the Chiefs. That was kind of his one big.
Yeah, that's probably the one.
But again, when you're playing both ways, it's kind of hard to, which I don't know why they did that, but especially with Jacksonville, they now have. I mean, Parker Washington emerged last year.
Yeah.
They traded for Jacoby Myers. They have somebody else too. I can't remember.
And that, I feel like that'd be a sort of to a reason, right? When you feel like you've already kind of got that guy. So
Brian Thomas Jr. Although
for now,
yeah, he could be off the team, but
I don't understand why they would. But that's whatever. But speaking of wide receivers, Philadelphia Eagles traded for Dontavion Wicks and gave him $12 million. 1 year still, but NFL insiders made a big deal about that because they're now like, oh, AJ Brown, what's going on here? What are they gonna do? So I don't know. And everyone's we all know who the lead on the AJ Brown to the Patriots rumors came from, but we've dove into that enough. But
I'm sorry, while you're talking to Eagles, I wanted to tell you guys something that I found out that blew my mind. Did you know that A.J. Brown is the godfather of Jalen Hurts' son?
Really?
Like, they either...
First of all, I didn't know he had a kid.
Like, still are boys, used to be boys, but, like, really, really close. I heard that the other day, and I could not believe it. Couldn't believe it.
You would never know.
Maybe I have that flipped. Maybe it's A.J. Brown's son, Jalen Hurts. I don't know. That one of them is a godfather.
Yep.
But anyways.
No, you're good. Yeah, I mean.
That is wild, though.
That is wild to think of. And a big player signing, too. Underrated. I like this move a lot. The San Francisco 49ers signed cornerback Jack Jones, who I think is really, really talented. He's a stupid, stupid guy, though. Always seems to get in trouble, and that's why he's getting cut nonstop. I mean, I remember New England cut him because, Belichick can't stand for his nonsense. Goes to Vegas and kind of had a career resurgence. Had, I think, 2 pick sixes against the Chiefs in one game, or like 2 defensive touchdowns. So he's a playmaker, and I think San Francisco kind of needs that, especially at corner right now. So that will be interesting. And then another corner who could be on the move, Kenny Moore and the Indianapolis Colts are seeking a trade. So for anybody in this room who needs a corner, I don't know if it's Tampa, I don't know if it's Dallas, or if they need a slot corner in particular.
Dallas would definitely take that for sure. For sure, we need that bad.
Yeah.
I feel like that's an opportunity we definitely need to take. And I mean, there are moves, you know what I'm saying, that I feel like, Jerry is always going to try to make. Jerry always has a plan, right? That's the thing. Jerry always has his own version of what the fuck he wants to do. It's just nobody fucking understands or knows. I feel like, because, Jerry is everything. He's the general manager. He's everything of the Cowboys, you know what I'm saying? So everything really, you can't fire Jerry because Jerry is everything, you know what I'm saying? So
you don't have to fire yourself.
You can't. So there's nothing we could say or I feel like we can do, and he set himself up to do that, which, I mean, it's props on him, you know what I'm saying? He has the highest, most money, in the NFL right now with his team, because, Dallas makes, highest paid team or whatever in the NFL, but it's just I would love to take advantage of that because we definitely need something to I mean, we've got a little bit on that line, a little bit, just a little bit better, but our pass defense sucks ass. So that is a weak point that we need to work on.
Would you rather try and trade for him, though? Or, I mean, this is a pretty simple one for me, but The rumor is they trade up, Dallas does, to get Sonny Styles.
Oh, I'm getting Sonny over him 100%.
That would be sweet.
Yeah.
That would be...
That would add so much, and that would add so much hope for us just to have something. And I mean, who knows? What if we
just
get
the
both?
linebacker. I mean,
Hopefully we get both. You know what I'm saying? Let's get both. Let's make moves to get because we need it. Our offense is good. Like I don't think we need really. We lost the majority of our games because of our defense last year. Even you know what I'm saying? Our offense really put us in the majority of the games that we won. Mm-hmm. It was really our offense. You know what I'm saying? Our defense never really showed up, especially when we needed them to. Like in big games against like the Eagles or like even the Giants. Like it was like, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But to me, I just hope Jerry's making waves to focus more on the defensive side rather than the offensive side. Because this draft, like I said, it has a lot of defensive players to me that could go on the board and that could really add to, a team. But I think, if we make that trade for Sonny, I think it'll be awesome.
I hear you, man. And, NFL draft season's heating up and, you had quite the take right before we shot the show. I don't know if you want to share it again.
I mean, because... you know what I'm saying? I don't really know. This is overall football knowledge, I would say this. And, you know what I'm saying? Everybody has different weapons. So this is my take. I think Diego Pavia is going to do better in the NFL than Ty Simpson. I just think he is. Because if you give Diego Pavia an Alabama team, he goes farther. I 100% guarantee it. I'm just going to say that right now. He goes farther than Ty Simpson. And I wholeheartedly believe that because if you look at the film and look at his ball knowledge, he has way more knowledge of what he has to do than what Ty Simpson is. Ty Simpson, first of all, to me is hesitant. He can make throws and he knows how to either I'm going to throw or I'm going to go. But I feel like in the NFL, when you don't have a system like in Alabama, you know what I'm saying? I feel like he's only good with a system like in Alabama, you know what I'm saying? Whereas Diego Pavia, he was at a Vanderbilt and he was doing the things that he was doing. I mean, you give him a system in the NFL, like I said, where there's plenty of guys that can work around. And I mean, depending on what team he goes to, like I said, I just feel like who we see do better in their first year or who we see feels more comfortable or who we see feels like they have a little bit more knowledge or maybe just, you know what I'm saying, a little bit more comfortability. I just believe Diego Pavia takes that, in my opinion.
Hey, I mean, I don't hate.
You built a pretty good case.
Yeah.
You built a pretty good case.
I agree. I mean... now, to be fair, Alabama did not have a run game at all last year, which is very rare. But I don't know. I mean, we got to see it to believe it. I also don't think Ty Simpson is as good as some people, Dan Orlovsky, thinks. And I will crash out if the Steelers draft him personally. But
let me defend Ty just a little bit. I think out of the quarterbacks, maybe him and Mendoza, on tape, he makes the most NFL throws.
Yes,
that doesn't mean anything.
right.
Yeah.
But, like, as far as, like, hitting the guy, like, 20 yards up the sideline on an out route or something, like, we've seen him hit that. But you never know with these guys, man. Mentality's a lot. And Pavia, he might hate it, like, might love it, but he has one.
Pavia's had to deal with more and done more.
Put Vanderbilt on the map, low-key.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And, like, I mean, just going into the variables of the type of talent that Vanderbilt has with Alabama, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, he was in the Heisman, you know what I'm saying, contendership. And whether you want to say he's supposed to be in there or not, other people thought he was supposed to be in there as well. So
Agreed.
I mean,
but did not handle losing very well, the Heisman.
no, that was
Some
that
character
was,
issues there.
Yeah, that's yeah.
That's whatever. I mean, that's over with. But and then proceeded to lose to a Big Ten school that Indiana beat. But
And I say this. The reason I say this, another reason I'm sorry, is because if you look at what him and John Gruden did, right? They did like an interview, and just what he knows. I mean, because Gruden has so much knowledge, right? Gruden he knows a lot, and the way he was able to rebuttal and to confidently say and to confidently, present himself. I mean, he obviously has, what I'm saying, the confidence of, what I'm saying, I know this, I know where I want to be. And I mean, like you said, just go look at the video. His ball knowledge and, what I'm saying, how he reads plays. I mean, for him to be doing that, to me as, a rookie, it says a lot about what he looks at in film, how dedicated he is. Mm-hmm. And really what he can do. Like I said, he's had multiple times, and he beat Alabama. Didn't they beat Alabama?
Yeah, 24.
They beat Alabama. He beat Alabama with a shitty O-line. He like I'm telling you, there's tons of film that you can look at from his college days compared to Ty Simpson. I would take him over Ty Simpson. That's just my opinion.
You're going to look like a genius, bro, if that actually happens, because not a whole lot of people have that take, but you built a pretty good argument for it. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
I just hope he proves me right.
I was going to say, is Ty Simpson going to be on the Gruden show soon? Is he scheduled to be on
that's a good question. He's got to hurry up because the draft's coming up.
Yeah, well.
I would assume so.
We'll see, but that happened. I'm excited for the draft. I'm going to be there. Hopefully my Steelers do something smart since it's in Pittsburgh. But it should be a good one. And, over past weekend, the Masters had happened. Rory McIlroy, back-to-back green jackets.
Yeah.
Man, I wanted Justin Rose to win it too, personally. I mean, he's come close so many times. I for sure thought after day two, I was like, wow, Roy was just going to run away with this. And then he did what he does, gives his fans a heart attack, kind of like he did on the last day last year. Who was it? Sam Burns, I thought, was going to do it, and then he had a bad last day. Who really? I mean,
Cam Young was in
Cam
contention.
Young. That's what I'm thinking of.
I'm going to show y'all a quick picture. I don't know if y'all can see this. Probably not. I got called Cam Young on the golf course this weekend. Let's just say my head got a little bit bigger. You know what? Yeah,
you know what?
You are right.
Yeah, I'm not totally not playing in the Masters right now.
Yeah, but yeah, it was a fun watch. I don't know how much you guys watched of it. My household watched just about every hour of the coverage, but it's an awesome event.
Yeah, there's a guy I play Rocket League with. He lives in like South Florida, which I'm champ, by the way. So if y'all want to get at me at Rocket League,
that's so tough, by the way.
That's tough.
That is tough.
But he makes like a ton of money, and he spends like $25,000 on a golf membership. He's got like $6,000 worth of golf clubs. And I think he put down like $500,000 on Rory, and he got like an insane bag from betting. He was like, so it was crazy because we were playing while it was going on. He had it on his phone. He was like, yeah, me and my wife put money on it. So he betted like $500,000. His wife betted like $200,000. And they both won.
Who are you playing Rocket League with?
And they both won.
That's crazy.
And it's crazy. He's like, he has his own realtor, like he's a realtor company out there or something like that.
Okay.
And he's just like a 45-year-old guy. He has, like a daughter or whatever. And he's just like the most chill guy where he loves fucking golf. Like golf is like his shit.
Right. We got to talk to him about sponsoring.
And he's
that's what I'm saying.
he was like, yeah, I'm about to go get me some new golf clubs and stuff because we played yesterday, and he was like super excited about it. And he's like, yeah, man. He's like, I told you Rory's gonna do it again. He's like, I just had the feeling. I was like, yeah, man. I was like, you know more about it than me, but
that's crazy.
Made some money on it.
Can we all think about, like, I gotta think, I can't remember what hole it was on. I if Scheffler made that one putt, and when Rory missed, like he got 5 on par.
Yeah, it was 15 or 16, if I'm remembering.
They could have gone to
correctly.
overtime again.
Yeah.
If that shit went to overtime, I would have thrown everything on Scheffler.
What sucks about that is the Scheffler's playing partner is a guy from China who actually did really well this year.
Lee?
Yep, but he sprayed it into the woods. So
I saw him like hitting out of the.
It took him like almost 15 minutes to find the ball. So like Scotty just has to wait. And golf is a rhythm game. Like you want to like keep that swing flowing. So they say that might be a reason, but who's to say? Who's to say?
Which, I mean, in Scotty, the first 2 days, bad. Really, he was even. I mean, not even over par.
Yeah, for his standards, for sure.
But then it's just. Last day, I felt like he couldn't go over par. He was just on par no matter what. So
he's the only player ever to not shoot one bogey at all 4 rounds of the Masters. Scheffler was. So,
Wow,
pretty good.
Yeah, Scheffler's the man. He'll probably win a tournament again this year. U.S. Open, whatever the other ones are. The British Open, I think that's the big major one. Or it's now something else, but. I don't know, but then the NBA playoffs are starting up, and Doc Rivers has been fired by another team, this time by the Milwaukee Bucks.
Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord, because that is my team. Thank the Lord. Oh my! Like I was so like, oh my goodness, I didn't even understand why we fucking got him in the first place. Like
fired a guy who was 30 and 13.
What do we think was gonna happen after he came from fucking Los Angeles? Like what do we think? Like his track record has never been that. I mean, he had the one good year back like 10, 16 years ago. And it's like, dude, like
the big 4.
You know what I'm saying? And if, like NBA is not the same anymore. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, dude, like I just his coaching style I never liked. I never thought he was that good of a coach.
No.
So it's just so glad for me to see. And I'm really just a Giannis fan. I just hope we can go somewhere else. Because at the end of the day, I feel like Milwaukee's just not the place for us. When I say us, I say me and Giannis.
I was going to say, that's a package.
Bro's the fourth
You know what I'm saying?
Antetokounmpo brother. I messed up his name, but
At this point, because Milwaukee, like, you know what I'm saying, they've done me bad, man. You know what I'm saying? And I just, you know what I'm saying, I can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
We're not even in the playoffs, so.
Which is crazy. You have Giannis and you don't make the playoffs.
Yeah.
I know he missed a lot of games, and trade rumors have been going around all year. Shams has been losing credibility by the day he didn't get traded, and maybe he might be gaining that back when he gets traded. But, yeah, I don't know. I mean, Doc Rivers just got inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame recently, too, I think. I mean, he's an NBA champion at the end of the day, but, again, the game had passed him by. Couldn't win with Embiid in Philadelphia, but who has, though, in his defense? And Clippers, I mean, you had Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, and blew a 3-1 lead to Denver. And, yeah, I mean, just like the last few years Doc Rivers in a 3-1 lead are like.
He's blown the most in history.
Is it actually? That's what I was getting ready to say.
That's what I'm saying.
I think he's blown like 4, 5, or 6. I can look it up, but
it's the track record, dude. It's like. I don't know, man. And obviously, I feel like as coaches get older, they don't get any better. You know what I'm saying?
No.
So it's just like, it's rare to find a coach that as he gets older, he starts to get better and still.
Never happens.
You know what I'm saying?
But
maybe Pop, but that's it.
Oh yeah, and I think he's retired now.
Yeah,
but,
he's retired, but.
And admittedly, the Spurs did get kind of better instantly as he left, but. And again, Pop was getting older though, so
Yeah.
but still one of the if not the greatest NBA coach in history that I can think of.
Yeah.
But it should be. I mean, I haven't watched many games this year, but I'm excited to watch the playoffs. We'll see.
playoffs are good watch.
Yeah, that's when I
Because
do.
if you're a casual NBA fan, playoffs go up a notch.
Yeah.
Agreed. And from what I hear, it sounds like the Thunder are gonna win it all again. But we'll see. And in big news in the WNBA, Sophie Cunningham has re-signed with the Indiana Fever, and I'm all back in on my Indiana Fever hype train. Her and CC, they just drafted Raven Johnson the other day too. They're gonna win that whole thing, and let's fucking do it. I'm only an Indiana Fever fan just for CC. Caitlin Clark and Sophie Cunningham, to be clear. Which, we need, the WNBA needs more like young, attractive, non-lesbian women. We don't need like fucking dykes here and there or whatever. I mean, no, seriously. I mean, because it's like, Jaden Ivey, the motherfucker was preaching, man. I mean, who wants to watch like fucking a bunch of carpet munchers just, no, seriously.
Oh man.
All right, I sorry, I don't know if y'all saw this. The commissioner of the WNBA was asked a question at a press conference recently. This happened like yesterday.
Yeah.
Is basically like, with your track record, are you do you plan to be the commissioner for a long time? Like, do you feel like your job is in jeopardy, like as the WNBA commissioner? Mm-hmm. If these plans that you're setting in place don't work, like, do you basically like a little bit of criticism?
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
WNBA commissioner goes, I don't know, yada 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 yada. I just wonder if I wasn't a woman, would you ask me this question? Adam Silver and Roger Goodell get called terrorists every day.
Yeah.
Like, if you want your league to be taken seriously, if you are the commissioner of a league, come on, man. I saw that. I'm like,
Adam Silver is kind of a wuss, though.
Yeah, but Roger gets booed at the draft every year.
And
Yeah,
he
every
says,
Yeah, every single year.
He brings it on.
So
He said, "Bring it on, baby."
I don't know. I heard that. I'm just like, man, you're commissioner of a league, and you're gonna pull like a woman card on a league full of women.
Yeah.
Like, do you want people to watch or not?
Yeah.
I don't know. It just was like, it felt like amateur hour.
Yeah.
By the way, my whole comments, it's just jokes. I don't mean to be offensive or anything of that nature, but I've honestly enjoyed women's basketball a lot more than men's recently, not because they're more athletic or anything. Whenever they get contacted, they don't go, "Hey, foul," or whatever. They're fucking tough. They just tough it out, and they're like, "All right, let's fucking, and maybe these lesbians can go play in the men's league."
Yeah, I think partially that's because of players nowadays know what the rest will give them. Like, NBA players know that if they flop like that, they're going to get something majority out of the time out of that. So they're turning that into the game, which people aren't liking. That's what's making the NBA go down as it is because you're turning it into, oh, if I can get a flop doing this and make it look some certain way, then a ref is going to, call it. Because even the refs, for them are just like, that's a whole fucking another thing, but yeah. It's all over the place.
Well, and then you get pussies like Kevin Durant making burner accounts, whatever, can't handle any kind of accountability when he doesn't play well. And I'll say it because we're in NBA season. He's the most overrated player to ever play the game, Kevin Durant is.
Ooh, no.
Overrated.
No,
brother.
Can't let you do that.
Nope, yep.
Can't let you do that.
100%.
Can't let him do that. I'm sorry, I can't let you do that.
Outside of gold, the man wants a trade out of everywhere he goes, and he doesn't win, and he only won
The person? You can say that about the person, but you can't say that about
because of Steph Curry.
You can't say that. Nah,
He might be the best scorer of the basketball of all time.
You can't.
He might have the biggest
You
back.
can't say that.
He
He can't
He's
say
a
that. I'm
one-way
sorry,
player,
bro.
doesn't play defense.
I can't agree with that.
Doesn't play
I
defense.
can't agree with
No,
that.
sorry.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No, he's such a talented scorer, bro.
I'm not saying he's not talented, but are we putting him in the top 10 of all time?
Yes.
You're out of your mind.
I think
Yes.
he's out of the top 10. Now, here's what I'll agree with you. I think he's the player that had the highest ceiling that tarnished his legacy the most.
I agree.
Man.
With the movement and just being off.
Bro.
I think he's one
I
bucket to save my life in the history of time.
No,
it might be
bro.
Kevin Durant coming off the bench for me. But
I mean, maybe,
You know what I'm
but
saying?
I don't know. I'm a LeBron fan still, no matter what he is outside of the basketball world, but just loved watching him play. And people were trying to put Kevin Durant above LeBron James, and I just wasn't having that.
No.
Maybe
No.
No.
people were doing that
No.
when he was in Golden State. Yes, they were.
They were wrong. Yeah, they were
Yeah, and
definitely
I'm
wrong.
like, first of all, because Kevin Durant was never the best player on Golden State any of the years he was there. You're out of your mind if you think he was better than Steph Curry any of those years.
I think I would agree with you on that.
Yeah.
I think I would agree with you on that.
I mean, you look at with the Warriors without Steph Curry are a G League team right now, based on what I've seen.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
they're very bad, very old,
yeah.
very bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is true.
But, and I'm sorry. Now, obviously, Kevin Durant's a more talented player than a guy like Draymond Green. But if I'm starting up a team right now, give me Draymond Green over Kevin Durant. He's got the chance. He's got the. Hold on.
Hey, we need to talk about NBA
sorry,
more,
bro.
This is
What?
fun.
No, hear me out. I'm not.
What?
I said not from a talented perspective. Draymond has won championships without Kevin Durant. Now, granted, he had Steph and Clay.
Draymond doesn't score.
Who cares? He plays defense.
Yeah, see, I wish I kind of.
I want to, dude. I don't give a fuck. I mean, like,
No, I'm sorry.
if you're a good defender, I want you on my team. Kevin Durant can't guard a traffic cone.
I wish you picked someone else because Draymond. Because
Draymond.
what you feel about Kevin Durant, I feel like I feel about Draymond.
I fucking hate
I feel
Draymond with
like
everything
he
in me.
Is a absolute no. Like if he got drafted,
He would take Draymond Green.
if he got drafted to the Pelicans, all right, and he just had his whole year on the Pelicans, I don't think anyone would know his name.
I agree.
That's just me personally.
But hear me out.
Plays well with Steph and does.
KD has a name everywhere he goes.
Correct.
KD scores everywhere he goes.
I would also say
I don't
correct.
give a fuck about scoring.
What are you talking about? You're just gonna. You think defending everything is? So you would rather have somebody defend like Draymond than score like KD? That's what you just said.
100%.
Oh my goodness! he's tripping.
Defense wins championships. At the end of the day,
Nah, bro.
I don't care. Because you're going to have a shooter on your team.
His offense won the championship.
Who?
Golden State.
Yeah, it wasn't Kevin Durant. It was Steph Curry.
But he's saying he's. Oh my. Yeah, that's not. Nah, I can't go.
Hold
with
on,
that.
I'm like I'm cooking something in my head, right? Because we had a Pavia over Simpson take. That's pretty hot. We had a Draymond over a Durant take. That's pretty hot.
But
I need to round it out. I'm trying to think of something.
You gotta contend. Like, it's not just over. It's not
can't,
for
bro.
one thing. It's not because I think Draymond's the better player.
I know what you're. I do know what you're saying.
That's gonna get taken out of context, and you're gonna get these Kevin Durant masturbators on fucking online that are just. His fan base is the worst.
And KD's had injuries too, so I mean.
Actually, I'm sorry. Kobe Bryant's fan base was the worst. I mean,
Don't go on Kobe now. I can't. Nah, don't go on.
no, they were the
Don't go
fucking worst. They were fucking because maybe I have a little beef because the day that Ben Roethlisberger retired, I saw this Kobe Bryant burner account saying like, "Oh, see a big rape" or whatever, and then it's like, brother, do you not remember what Kobe Bryant did in a Denver hotel room? Like I know it's sad the way he went out, but like we can't just like celebrate one man and then just ignore or just kind of like demean another when they were both accused of almost the same thing. So
I think it's in really poor taste that people put Kobe on the same level as Michael Jordan and LeBron James.
I agree.
I think he's one of the best of all time. I just think he's one tick down the ladder.
I think he's got the same Michael Jordan mentality though.
So-
But
I think.
I'm taking.
I got Kobe top 10, bro. So
I do too. I do
it's
too.
just like
I'd have to really like sit down and write them down on the list.
I'm taking Shaq over Kobe.
I'm not taking
That's fine.
anybody who played. I'm not taking anybody like Bill Russell. I'm sorry. I'm not taking a
Yeah,
Bill Russell or a Will Chamberlain.
well, let's-
no,
let's-
you
let's-
played in them.
let's do this real
them
quick.
ass
All right.
leagues. No, I'm not doing that.
Kobe or Michael?
Michael.
Okay.
Without any question.
Kobe or LeBron?
LeBron.
Okay. Kobe or Magic Johnson?
Kobe. Me personally, Kobe played against harder competition. He played longer. So
I'm taking Magic, but I don't hate that. Okay.
I'm 50-50.
Okay, this is the one that gets people, and I have a strong opinion about. Kobe or Tim Duncan?
Because Tim
Duncan.
It's gotta be Timmy, bro.
I can't act like Tim Duncan isn't the best power forward.
Teammate, leader, stats, no drama, just buckets, just wins. Gotta be Tim
That's
Duncan.
all it is. That's all you need.
I guess it just depends who I would rather have, though.
Yeah.
I'd rather have a Kobe
All right. Fair. Your list.
than a Duncan. That's so hard to say.
Yeah.
But it's so hard to say.
Kobe or Shaq?
Shaq, not even hesitating. The most dominant.
I'm gonna say Kobe because I think Kobe made Shaq what Shaq
I
was.
think I take Kobe on this
Yeah.
one too, but it's close.
Shaq was who he was, but I think Kobe really, like, when they came together.
Sure.
If Kobe wasn't doing what he did for Shaq wouldn't have got that same play. I don't believe
But
so.
I think I did like 6 or 7 names, so like it's close. But anyway, who knew the NBA content on the show today would be popping, boys?
I'm-
That was unexpected.
That's a little out of left field for us.
I really don't talk about it at all. So I mean, I'm glad we brought up those old names because that's actually when it was fun to watch compared to now. So, but yeah, I mean, could be a good playoffs. And I wonder did you guys see that viral Indiana Pacers couple?
Oh yeah, I did.
They were like one was like talking and the other wasn't interested in the other, and then they ended up on NBA inside the NBA, and like I think it was Shaq or Chuck was like, "Hey, when are you gonna marry each other?" And I'm like, "All right, they're definitely getting divorced now, or like they're gonna separate, whatever." But and the hottest debate on the internet this week, gotta ask you boys, $100,000 right now, straight up, or would you eat 360 Oreos in 24 hours and you win $5 million? What are you doing?
Bro, I'm eating the Oreos.
I don't know if I could eat that many.
360? Hold on. So there's 20. You get 24 hours.
Yes.
So
They didn't say you couldn't ground it.
You just
like
gotta-
I just consume it any way. I can.
Yeah.
Any type. 100% choosing Oreos, grounding them shits up,
maybe for
and eating them.
Yeah.
All right, so you got to eat 15 Oreos an hour for an entire 24 hours to make that happen. That is a lot.
Such heartburn for me.
I just feel like you gotta keep working out. You know what I'm saying? Work out that whole day. You know what I'm saying?
Because like I think
Yeah,
too, like
true.
could
Yeah.
I just put 50 of them in like a big like smoothie, like a big like a milkshake type?
Yeah.
Deal? Can I blend them
Just
up?
roll around for jiu-jitsu for 8 hours. I'm telling you.
Oh God.
You'll want to
I would
eat. You'll want to
puke
eat
right-
every hour.
That's true. No, he's not wrong.
Because you're so fucking
Or you
hungry.
can
after
just walk
bro.
for 24 hours straight and eat like one Oreo like every
You're carrying like 36.
every like 5
Oh,
minutes. You could just eat one Oreo.
Could you milkshake it?
That's what if you can milkshake it, I'm not even thinking.
I'm about to say,
I'm making the
if
biggest
I'm
milkshake
milkshaking
ever,
it,
and I'm just crushing.
I'm
it, bro.
crushing.
Oh, I was gonna
fuck
say
out
I'm
of that.
drinking that milkshake right away. I'm pretty sure that's like honestly what an Oreo or cookies and cream Oreo milkshake is. Just
It's
that
just,
many
yeah,
Oreos.
it's
Yeah.
just Oreos
Probably.
together with ice,
I mean, you got to think of it because
milk.
100,000. That's a lot of money though too.
yeah, I mean, and you could get that DoorDash.
5 million though.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
That's what I
Untouchable
agree.
money
Yeah.
right there.
No, I
Not
agree.
a lot of people touch.
have
it.
your Rocket League bros money. Shit.
Jeez. Yeah, get Rocket League on this show for real. Reach out to him about that.
I mean, honestly, pretty interesting man.
He lives. So he, like I said, he lives in like South Florida, like a rich part of like South Florida, gated community. Like, I'll have to show you his crib because he sent it to me. It's like gated as fuck. Like,
So he's a 45-year-old man that's champ in Rocket League as well.
yeah, he's just
That's
also
the craziest
He's
part.
just also champion Rocket League.
That's
So
the
it's like
craziest part to me. Shit.
it's just we just like that's the thing about playing games where you just meet so many different people and like he was literally just good and I was like he wanted to play and then we played with him and then like I said that kid who's 14 who's guaranteed 120 million because his parents own a watermelon business. So it's like
I need to play Rocket League more.
a watermelon farm. It's a watermelon farm.
Yeah,
It's
Still, yeah.
he just has like a whole bunch of watermelon farms and they of course they live like close to each other so they play together and I just so happen to like
Just like pop in their lobby.
just meet them and we've been playing for like months now and it's like yeah but
crazy, bro.
Yeah.
he's into I'm telling you the whole golf thing bro he knows the drivers and everything like he's all serious about that stuff dude but Yeah, man. He bets. He bets a lot.
Is it just on golf or like just all
He
sports?
bets on sports. Yeah.
Next time you play with him, ask him his handicap, his golf handicap.
Man.
Sure.
Shit, if he bets on all sports, get it. Yeah, he'll come on here.
He
Fuck it.
from what I know, he used to play basketball too, and he scored like 1,000 points in high school, and it was like
So athlete.
yeah, he was just like an athlete dude, and then got into I guess like doing retail and
Watermelon
stuff like
buckets.
that. Well, that's the kid, but I mean, they just got some type of different money down there. Like he goes golfing every day.
Sheesh.
Every day. He says he goes golfing anytime he wants to, every day. And it never rains. He said it only rains like for like 3 hours, if so. So like, it's always usually like the weather's always good. It's never cold. So
Yeah,
he's like, I just go out there and I just, you know what I'm saying?
I hear you, man. Yeah, man. Crazy things, sports, internet,
Yeah.
And got to give a quick shout out to Ella Langley. Amazing album. No one's an Ella fella here. All right, damn. All right. And quick shout out. One more thing before we get out of here. Phil Collins, Oasis, Wu-Tang Clan, Iron Maiden in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Hell yeah, brothers.
Yeah. That's what's up.
There's a few others I'm missing,
Yeah.
but I mean, that's awesome. Feels long overdue, especially for Wu-Tang. Yeah, Wu-Tang for life. Woo! Man, it's been great talking to you guys. Thank you for tuning in once again. And another shout out to Morissette Media. Thank you for all you do. Pro, you got anything?
No, man, I just said I enjoyed this talk, man. I think you guys are going to have a lot, to talk about. And, what I will say is, man, don't take offense to the stuff that we talk about, bro. They opinions, and everybody has, different opinions. And we all, like I said, we just want to debate and we want to talk about it. That's the good part, is talking about it, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, that's the great part.
For sure. Oh,
Good show. We out.
thank you, brother, once again. Shout out to Morissette Media again.
Shout out, man. What's that?
So glad you guys could tune in. Continue watching this. Continue comment, and subscribe.
Oh,
We
and
love-
also, sorry, didn't
Go
mean to
ahead.
cut you off. Draft.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, the draft is coming up soon. Please watch that, because like I said, that is going to determine where your favorite team is probably in, the next year or two or so, just depending on how that goes. So we'll see. But sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there.
We're all good, brother. Well, man, thank you guys once again for tuning in. Such a great show. Proud to have you guys as our audience. Good night, everybody.